Yes gang, in partnership with Race Logic, I'm proud to bring to you yet another very special OG Battles. We are back with another ultimate street car showdown. We've got the UK's fastest 911 Turbo S stepping up against one of the UK's fastest Nissan R35 GTRs. When I tell you, you do not want to miss this one, trust me, you do not want to miss it. Let's get it. Welcome to Officially Gassed. Let's get it. So welcome back once again to the OG Battles, and after the last crazy battle involving the UK's fastest 911 Turbo S, we had an overwhelming outcry for a big power GTR. Once again, we put the call out and the response did not disappoint. Let's go over and meet the crazy machinery going head to head today. So first up today, I'd like to welcome back Rebase to the OG Battles, who will be piloting ES Motor UK's Porsche 911 Turbo S, running an ES 1200 kit and making an incredible 1600 brake horsepower and 1350 Newton meters of torque. The Porsche's modifications include a fully built custom 4.2 litre stroker engine, custom ES Garrett G35 900 turbos, a ES billet intake manifold and fuel system, Dodson clutches and a Cyvex ECU. So the Porsche is going to be running on race fuel today, and because it's a street race, it's street tyres only. The 911's running R888 semi-slick tyres on the rear and factory tyres on the front. The 911 also weighs in at 1600 kg, giving it a power to weight ratio of 1000 brake horsepower per tonne. It also drives all four wheels via its 7-speed PDK dual clutch transmission. And he's going to be stepping up against Ian and his JM 1500 Nissan R35 GTR, running a crazy 1570 brake horsepower and a whopping 1700 Newton meters of torque. Modifications include a fully forged 4.1 stroker engine, ETS GTX 3582R billet turbos with upgraded bearings, an Auburn's monster gear set with cut down reverse, a Cyvex ECU. The car is built by JM Imports and tuned by Romain of Racecal. The GTR is also running on race fuel, and like the 911, he's on street tyres. The GTR weighs in at 1750 kg, giving it a power to weight ratio of around 900 brake horsepower per tonne, and drives all four wheels via its dual clutch transmission. And guys, today we are back on the big track, so due to the extra space we have to play with and the power of the vehicles, we're changing the test up slightly. So it's going to go like this. In partnership with Race Logic, first up it's a quarter-mile drag race. Next up, it's a half-mile drag race. And finally, it's a third-mile roll race. Let's get it. First up is the quarter-mile drag race. And as usual, all tests will be timed using the VBOX PBT, which will be measuring a multitude of data from across the races and starts recording as soon as they start moving. Unfortunately, we're up against 20-mile-an-hour plus headwinds today, so it's going to be interesting. Right, so let's get a sound check.
Oh, hang on. Need me helmet.
After a heart-stopping attempt by the GTR to make it to the quarter mile, we're going to line them back up and do that again. Wow. Ian's fighting with that GTR and has to come off the throttle to prevent it spinning out once again, and the 911 takes the win by about 5 car lengths. I think we should move on to the half miles now. But before we do, let's take a quick look at the OG Battles all-wheel drive quarter-mile leaderboard. And as you can see, the 911 manages a time of 9.25 seconds at a speed of 165 miles per hour, but has actually went quicker on his first appearance from the OG Battles. The GTR hits a time of 9.92 seconds at a speed of 166 miles per hour, putting him in 9th position. His time was greatly hampered by having to come off the throttle on that one. And taking a look at the 0 to 60 leaderboard, the 911 stays 4th from his last appearance, but actually runs slower this time with a 0 to 60 of 2.46 seconds. The GTR runs an impressive 2.31 seconds, putting him into 6th position and beating the 911's most recent time. Next up is the half-mile drag race, and this is going to be good. As you've seen, although these cars are four-wheel drive autos, they are far from point and shoot. At this power, they take some serious driving. Let's see how they get on this time. And the 911 serves the GTR an ice-cold train-length cappuccino.
You were pulling. That is so fast. Been good.
It's fast. Thank you.
So taking a look at some of the data, the 911 manages to do the half mile in just 14.13 seconds at a mind-blowing speed of 200 miles per hour. The GTR manages a close time of 14.27 seconds at a rapid speed of 192 miles per hour. And round 2 goes to the ES-tuned 911 Turbo S. Next up is the 3rd mile roll race. This is going to be sick. So the aim with this one is to roll together at about 50 miles an hour, and when they hit the start markers, it's race on. Let's get it.
You ready, mate?
Yeah, I'm ready. We're doing 50 mile an hour again.
Yes, that's right. 50 miles an hour. Let's go.
Once again, after an epic race, the 911 just manages to beat the GTR to the finish line by about 2 car lengths. What a battle. Guys, honestly, like on a day like today, not a lot goes to plan. So when something goes to plan and it looks as epic as that, oh man, I'm happy. So looking at some more cool data from the VBOX and looking at the 100 to 200 kph times, the 911 manages a time of 3.02 seconds and the GTR hits 100 to 200 time of 3.25 seconds. So guys, it looks like that is a wrap, and what an insane day of racing. 2 juggernauts going head to head. And although the GTR put up a mega fight, the 911 still holds the title of the fastest car so far in the battles. Both cars were slightly hampered by the headwind today, but both still ran strong. And once again, a massive shout out to all involved, especially Ian for stepping up and running his car on street tyres for a fair race. Trust me, not a lot of big power GTRs would. And once again, if you have enjoyed today's high octane OG battle, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.